Hello there, it's Patrina again with Do You Have a Couple of Minutes? And today I want to know if you have a couple of minutes to talk about just because and overwhelm. Just because you have a lot going on or you feel overwhelmed today doesn't mean that you are always going to feel that way, that will always be the case. Recently I was talking to another very experienced leader, and we were chatting about some of our first experiences with really big situations and how at the time they seemed pretty overwhelming and nearly impossible to navigate. And they were overwhelming and they were really difficult to navigate. But today, with those same situations or similar situations, there's actually some peace that we have because we've gained that peace through experience. We've learned how to navigate those situations. We've learned what to expect in those situations. It doesn't mean that they aren't tough situations to handle or that they don't need some level of experience in navigating them. It just means that we've had some experience, some time at them, so we know what to expect. And with understanding what to expect comes some peace. And so we were reminded as we went through all of our recollections that it's really important in situations like that to have leaders that require us to stretch and allow us to stretch, but at the same time are also there to come provide some support or be available for support or detailed guidance when that's needed. It's said that experience is a good teacher, and also that comparison is an enemy of peace. So the next time you're feeling overwhelmed, maybe because something is new to you and it might not be new to the person next to you. And so you have a tendency to maybe try to do some comparison. Just kind of stop and keep in mind that while overwhelming situations are real circumstances, we can be overwhelmed today, but it doesn't mean that it's going to always be the case. So we can take some time to learn the lessons that come through that overwhelm. And one of those lessons may be to slow down. Another lesson may be that we need to ask for help. Yet another lesson might be that we need to learn to delegate. And another lesson might be that we need to learn to set boundaries and be able to communicate those boundaries so that we can be true to ourselves. So just because there's overwhelm today, the good news is that doesn't mean that it's always going to be that way. And the good news is that as we gain that experience, we'll be able to approach things with a sense of knowledge and confidence to be able to move through them. And then we have a responsibility to be the kind of leader that we know would be good in that situation, to be available to guide and to help, but also to allow people the room that they need to stretch and to grow. So let's let overwhelm be a reminder that sometimes we just need to slow down, we need to focus, we need to ask for help, and we need to understand the learning that's available. And with that, that is my few minutes for today. I hope that you found that this has been a topic that's been inspiring, something to help you think, learn, grow, and ultimately lead a more fulfilling life. And I hope that if you are enjoying these messages, that you will share them with others so that they can come along our learning journey as well. Please be sure to check out the show notes for a summary of today's session, as well as contact information if you'd like to be in touch with me and information on how you can get my most recent publications. And as always, I am super appreciative of you joining me here today, and I sure hope to see you back next time. Until then, bye bye.